A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, dice were rolled in anger.
Yes.
So, right, we're going to... anyone need any manner of recap? Is there any recaps required? Or we're picking up where you were shopping? It's time-wise, it's about 3 in the afternoon.
Okay.
So you've been around, bought a couple of things, I believe. So your options are now: wait till tomorrow because that's when the party is.
Well, I have a question before we make a decision, Mark, if I may. Have we
Yeah.
retrieved the information from D0 about Tyree?
Not yet, but that is something you can do. You can go back to. So I was going to say the safest. Sorry.
No, it's all right, Mark, because he's with us. D6 went back in the X-wing with Loader, but D0
yeah, you
is
just
with
need
us.
to get somewhere private so Cade can tinker with him.
I mean, there's a rumour.
If you like.
Is this going back to R2PP?
Don't touch my PP. Okay. Right. Let me get me. Oh, I've left it in the. I can't believe
I remember
that.
rightly. Aren't we going to go and steal a shit ton of credits from somewhere?
Yeah, that was the thing
Yes.
you got. That's the only other thing you could do today. It will be dangerous. Other than that, it's just hang around till tomorrow evening for the masked ball that you've been surreptitiously invited to. Right, I've left the book with all the stuff in there, so I'm going to go and get it.
Do we need to be careful about how much noise we're making before we get into this masquerade ball?
Credits is credits.
Yeah, it depends if we as long as we're not fingered. And the other thing is we have direct, leave it, Johnson. We have contact with an R2 unit that can fly an X-wing. I mean, that's a decent distraction. You know, if shit goes south and you know what, let's just blow a hole in the wall. We could.
What I'm concerned about is everything going on high lockdown.
Yeah.
If we create so much noise that like it's a problem. Like if we can keep it relatively low key, it will just look like a gang fight. Do you know what I mean? I'm not too worried about that, but we've just got to be wary of what we're doing, I think.
Okay, so how about we set up something? So if we, because I'm down for stealing. I'm down for what? Let's go be bad guys.
Mark said the party was tomorrow.
Yeah,
and he said, "Do we want to set off tonight? Do we want to set off tonight? As in, like,
it's me again.
So it's not so busy. Potentially.
So if you're looking,
what do you mean?
Head toward.
Oh no, I think to the party. I think the party's tomorrow. I don't think it. I don't think that. Yeah.
Yeah, but head to the location prior to the party.
So
to kind of
credits.
Yeah, credits.
So are you going back to? I mean, so the only place you've really got to go back to, other than the ship, the nearest place by far is Shilly's. If you wanted to see if Cade can, because there's something Dio's constantly telling you he can't remember, and he's going mad because he can't remember. His little head's spinning and he's not happy. I think something when they were trying to get him out of the X-wing because he was trying to fight them, they've done something to him that's affected his memory, so he needs looking at.
And do we think that Cade can fix that? Then is that?
That would be, your best bet.
What would I be rolling to try and fix it?
It's droid repair.
Accuracy, droid repair.
I mean, the ship's going to offer ultimate privacy, isn't it?
That's true. It doesn't really matter which way you go back to at this juncture. It's no problem. So if you prefer to be in the ship, that's fine. Yeah, you're back at the ship because that way you're with D6 and he can help. Yeah. So Dio asks if he can. He's asking you through your pocket computer, Sam. If he says, try and fix me, please try and fix me, and just over and over again.
So we just need to go somewhere where we can quietly.
Well, you're back at the ship.
Oh,
I think
okay, cool.
That was the designated zone.
D6 can't help me with this.
Can he not? Has he not got droid programming repair?
No, it's computer programming and repair.
Ah, yeah. So
It'll be me rolling on this.
go on.
I
Let's see
can
what
try. I've got 2D.
Oh, hang on. What can I use force points for?
This you can use force points for anything.
But what would force points do to this roll?
It would before you roll. You've got to say you're spending them before you roll as a general rule. It doubles all dice and modifiers. So if you were going to roll 3D plus 2, you'd roll 6D plus 4.
Okay, so he will spend a force point on this roll.
Right, I will happily tell you that you at the end of the adventure you'll get that back. You're using it for a noble purpose to try and find your friend.
And I like to think that the way this comes across is that you've seen him repair things, but this is like next level. Like he is solidly focused, on what he's doing. So let me just modify my dice roll before I roll it.
I don't think it lets you modify it to +4, does it? You might just have to add 2 to the.
Changed it to 8D plus 2.
Then add 2.
No, because you're doubling, aren't I?
Yeah. So what is it? No, 4D plus 1.
So I'm normally a 4D plus 1, so I've just doubled it to 8D plus 2. Now I'm going to roll it.
Gotcha.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, wicked.
That's
Yeah,
exactly right.
Woo.
Yes, Sam. Yes.
28.
That's almost heroic.
Why can't I see the bloody things?
28, Mark.
28 is more than what. I'll just try and find the. The thing where I can get to see the rolls. Where is it? What do I click on? Is it this thing?
The two
Speech
text
bubbles.
bubbles
Yeah,
at the
I
top
found it.
right hand side.
Right. You've done it. It was a difficult roll. You need that was a DC 20. So, you've done good.
That was well spent.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't fix. There's some of the memory. You've been playing around with his memory chips after switching him off because he was doing everyone's head in. You've been playing around with the memory chips. A couple of them are fried beyond repair. So there's you're not going to get everything, but you've repaired to a fully functional degree everything else. So if you switch him back on, he should be able to access access files from using his hologram projector. Will let you see
Wicked.
what it was. So I assume you're switching him on.
Nah, I'll leave him off for the rest of the day.
Okay, right.
Yeah, I'm going to switch him on.
Okay, he tells you that he's got some memories back, and he'll play what he's got. He says it's not full. I'm sorry, folks. He says, that's from the droid's own bleepiness. But I'll show you exactly what we've got. So the first hologram he projects is an attractive Morganian woman sitting behind a desk looking very businesslike. At this point, you know that Morganian to be Shilly. That image fades and is replaced with an attractive humanoid woman with very dark hair and eyes. She appears to be worried and sad, but suddenly looks up and a radiant smile breaks on her face. She starts to rise with arms extended when the image splutters and fades out. Could I have a perception roll from everyone to see if you recognise the woman?
I was going to say, do I recognise it? 15.
I'd say no.
Yeah, you needed
I
11.
definitely don't.
You needed 11, so that's fine. It's Tiali, the Taryn's sister.
Yeah.
So he says, I've only got one more I can show you. I'm sorry, but this is the other one you've restored for me. And his last hologram is a ragtag group of people assembled in a dimly lit area, which you would now, having been around the city, you'd recognise the areas. It's the burnt quarter, where nobody goes. except rebels and outlaws and people. In the foreground, at one point, is the image of the back of a man in a rebel uniform. It's pretty clear it's Tyree. He's having an argument with another man. That flickers and fades out, and that's all he's got.
No distinguishing features about the other man.
No, he's somebody that you've certainly never met him, Dave. But you know from the area, as I say, you know from your experiences in the city that it's in roughly the same place, you reckon, or in a close place to where the bikers, the Nebula Masters clubhouse is.
Have we got a description of the bloke? Oh.
Sorry?
Have we got a description? Have you already said that?
Hang on. It just says literally he's in an argument with another man. So I mean, it must be too too flickery to get any other details from.
Gotcha. Okay. Johnson's disappeared.
Got stealth mode.
Black, the endless abyss.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone, man. Oh, he's back. Okay,
Hello
well
there.
it sounds like a twofer, doesn't it? If we go to the burnt quarter, try and find the yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Go to the Nebula Masters, try and find. Wonder if I can use a force.
Potentially, we don't have to go to the Gala at all in that scenario. If there's information in the burnt quarter, then maybe we don't need to be so worried about putting everything on lockdown.
You never know. I have a feeling we're going to end up there anyway, but that's. I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay. So, what are you doing now?
Mark, can you remind me of Tyree's sister's name, please?
Tyerley, and it's spelled Tyerle.
Hey, I've spelt it 3 ways.
Yeah, it's not a real word. It doesn't really matter how you spell it.
No.
Is it wrong that I'm now picturing a female version of Earl from My Name is Earl? Because that's how Earl to me.
Well, if it's Joy, I'm going to rescue her because Joy is hot.
Yeah. So again, I will ask, what's the plan? What you doing? Who's going with you? And what you going in?
Would
D0 be able to fly the X-Wing?
Yes, he can fly the X-Wing. Do you want to fly an X-Wing around in an Imperial city, though? That's one of the questions you'd have to ask yourself.
But we said earlier about the X-Wing being on standby as a response unit.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we could leave D0 in it and take D6 with us.
Yeah, Dio can actually. I was wrong when I said he couldn't fly them. He can. So that's fine. Yes, you can definitely do that. D6 can maglock himself to the roof and he's not asked. If you go in the shagging wagon.
Dio and Dio can fly the X-Wing.
D0, sorry.
No, I think it's funny. Like every time anyone says Dio, Dio's going to say, "No, you mean D-O."
So if we're setting up D0 in the X-Wing and he's on comlink, so we can call him and say, "Look, we need a distraction. We need extracting. We need this, that, and the other." He can be there pretty quick in an X-Wing.
Of you in an X-Wing, I would point out, but
no, but there's no reason why, as long as he's not, as long as he flies casual. We could hang on to the wings and stuff as long as he's not going silly fast.
This is true. No, I appreciate that. That's fine. So,
if we find
are you following the directions that the swooper gave you, the gang leader?
The other question: what are we going to do with the loader?
Now, you're back at the ship.
For now, I would suggest wait.
Cargo hold.
Yeah, because it's. I'd probably want to wait, with it being sort of like a family member, really. But I want to make sure we can do it safely, and in yeah, in these confines of our ship, I don't think that works. So
Right.
give you a good few
following-
hours with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, you arrive at the at the location indicated by the guy you were questioning. What did you do with him, by the way? Because you were questioning him in the back room at Shilly's, and then you left and started doing stuff. What did you
Nothing
actually do with him?
We left him tied up with a gag in his mouth
So he's still there.
because he ain't going back to them to report back. So
Yeah,
he's still
he's
there for
probably
now.
weed by now as well, which is that's not nice.
I mean, we'd ask somebody to like let him out for a wee and stuff, but you know, if
Oh,
he tries to
no,
escape, rip his
weed.
arms off.
Right. Okay. I shouldn't need that for a second. Let me take there we go. Thing. I'm going to take you then to the. Are you using danger sense right now, Dave?
Always.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yes. That's good. No, I'm aware that that's the case. So let me move you all to the battle map that I made for this.
I mean, I think this myself, Mark. When I run sessions, it's called a battle map. What's going to happen?
Oh.
I wonder what's going to happen. Yeah. So if you want to place yourselves, the door that you've come in at is here.
Oh, okay. So just outside.
Yeah, there's like that's the only it's disguised. It's not the most obvious thing in the world. In fact, if you hadn't been told it was there's a massive chance you'd have gone straight past it.
Oh.
So it's designed to look abandoned, but as you go in there's two guys stood behind the. Who the fuck are you? As you walk in the door.
So this Gala, I mean, is it a thing that anybody can attend as long as they've got sort of the right?
No,
Coin.
you're going on Shilly's.
We've got an invitation.
We've got an invitation, so right, okay.
This is a side hustle.
there.
This isn't.
This
isn't the.
This is the side hustle.
Yeah. I remember that bit. That's the one bit I do remember. Okay.
So as they're questioning us, then can if it's all right with you, then GM as Boman as he's seen them, he'll sort of try and take on the countenance of a man that's about to vomit, and I'm gonna sort of in a sort of drunken stagger go over to this corner of the room, sort of waving them away, and then pretend to vomit as everyone comes in behind me to see what happens.
Okay, they all come in. These guys are just looking completely and utterly jaws on the ground. It's like they're not used to people just bursting in and vomiting. It's not something that happens very often. So you just these two, you come in. You've been confronted. Who the fuck are you? And then they've just got this weird fella running into the corner, and there's vomit noises everywhere, and they're just aghast. So what would the rest of you be doing?
I want to smash some heads.
I'm hiding behind the Mandalorian and the Wookiee.
The whole idea was to distract them.
Yeah. It depends what we're. I guess we haven't discussed our plan, have we?
No, we kind of launched straight into this, weren't we?
We can step back and say because you could have easily made your plan on the way in, while you were driving. So, assuming did you take the shagging wagon, by the way? Is that what you're in?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
we're probably not parked it right up outside. It's probably like a block or something. But...
If we're taking a step back, we can potentially sort of Ocean's 11 this shit and sort of have Boman tend to be sick, at least one of the other guys kind of attending to him, making sure he's all right, blah, blah, blah. And then the others sneaking off to where there might be another entrance. So we can sneak around the side if we...
Yeah. Well, you can do that. I'm gonna say that's fine. They are fully distracted with Dave. So is it just you that's going to scoot around, or is everybody except Dave going? Or is Dave going as well?
Well, the
Are they
walkie...
completely distracted by him though? As in, have they gone over to him and going, "You all right, mate?" Or what the fuck are you doing?
They don't know how to react because they're pretty bad at. Normally people don't do this. Unless they've got a death wish. They're completely disorientated. Like, what the fuck is actually happening? Who is this guy?
Boman and pretend to assist him with his vomiting.
Yeah.
Hold his
So
hair
what
for him.
the fuck do you two think you are doing? Says one of them.
So my plan then, if me and Cade are going in, I'm pretending to vomit. I'm going to have my heavy blaster pistol under my what's-it, and it's ready, aimed, and I'm sure Cade would have the same, so we can just turn around and shoot them. But this is the thing, Mark. If we're backtracking and having chance to plan, what does the rest of the building look like? Are there any other entries, exits?
There are sort of windowy type affairs that you can be, around the edges. There's no other entrance as such that you can see, but there is, plenty of windows. I mean, if you're looking at the map there, the room with the beds in it, and this room here, and this room here, have all got windows that you could try and get in through.
Yeah, so I will
He's
sneak
not
around.
that guy that just got pinged. He's not actually there. Don't worry about him. That's the guy who's tied up in the back room, who's just weed.
Can I sneak through a side entrance then, please, Mark?
Let me
try
see.
and look for an alternate entrance.
Right, I'm trying to think what skill it'll be to get in the window without
There's
making
a
any
sneak,
noise.
isn't there? Is there a
Yeah,
sneak?
go on. There's hide and sneak, hide/sneak. It's called, I think.
Yeah, well, I've got both, so I think it'll probably be sneak, wouldn't it?
It should be one skill that, so you don't have to level them both up. So yes, absolutely. But sneak will go nicely. That's enough. Yes, you come in, put yourself. Which window? If we say you can be in any of those three rooms that I pinged before, whereabouts are you?
I'll put myself in. Yeah, in this one here.
Yeah, there's no one in there. You're completely unnoticed.
Would it make sense for Karrakk to be with him?
And he sneak?
That was my thinking.
Wookie.
Is like, is it?
How do you sneak a battering ram in?
Yeah.
Through the back door.
Hey!
I do enjoy a back door every now and again.
Can I sneak? This is the question.
Hide/sneak is the.
It's under perception. I think second ed must be they've separated it, but if you're happy for it to be the same one, then we can just have hide on increase that.
I mean,
It's like the jumping and climbing are the same skill, which doesn't make much sense to me, but they are. It's climb/jump. Suppose it's like athletics in D&D. It's whatever. Yeah.
I mean, from a lore perspective, I think I probably would be with Koda because I'm meant to be with Koda, aren't I? That's the whole kind of.
Well, it's only going to be an easy roll for you because he's done the hard bit, which was getting through the getting the window open without fucking everything up, which he's done.
So what do I need to roll then? Just
you need to roll 6 or more
for sneak.
Hide/sneak.
Yeah.
Ah, this is where it goes Pete Tongue. All right, let's have a look.
Well, you can spend a skill point if
Oh,
you
11.
want. Nice.
11.
Oh, that's it. You've done it, mate. You've got exactly. So you've got stealth Wookie right by you there. So at this point, these guys are getting really angry. Dave. If you've got your danger sense on, you reckon you'll get it's coming up now. They're getting angry, and they're gonna say next round they're gonna hurt you.
So
Yeah,
I think
so-
Dio would
sorry.
be with them. Because he go, "Oh, I'm really sorry, lads. Look, my dad just had a bit too much to drink. He wandered in. We're trying to stop him. We'll get him out of your hair. Just let me get him under control. Really sorry, lads. I know. I'll clean it up. I'm really." And he's just kind of like,
That's gonna
playing
be
the kind of-
Con, if you don't mind, sir.
My dad.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
know. I haven't finished with that yet.
Yeah.
Oh, why is that?
16.
16. Yep. He's just get him the fuck out of here. If we see you again, you're dead.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm really sorry. We'll get him through this, and he's just like
They've both
trunching,
drawn their
just trying
guns.
to buy as
They're saying,
much time.
get out, all of you.
And he's just gonna look at Boman and he's be like, "I think we've run out. I think we've run out of run out of trap for this one, mate."
Well,
Okay.
Dave
You're
is
gonna probably
aware that
blast
next
So-
round they are going to shoot you.
So Danger says, I had this brief discussion with Mark. The other thing I'd like to retcon with Mark's permission is I would have informed you about my danger sensibility. The Force will alert me when shit's about to go down. So I was thinking of a safe word, something that I say.
Jenga.
Yet to be discussed. I'll think of a word later. But what Boman
Sing
would do is say that word, spin round, shoot one of them, and then because this would be the leap in initiative, if that's all right for the danger sense, so we get the drop on them. So if I say the word, is that all right?
Just
I
make
know
you
it.
automatically win initiative? Is it that one? I mean, you probably win anyway. To be honest, they're not very.
What about Nerf Herder?
Yes, it's got to be shorter than that. Nerf. In game terms, no. I think it's combat sense that lets you. Hold up, let me read it. Danger sense when this power is used, the Jedi detect. Giving the Jedi a round to decide how to react to the danger. In game terms, if a character plans to attack the Jedi in the next round, she must declare her actions the round before. Attacking characters with this skill, so it's basically, I know they're going to attack.
Yes.
So you're telling me that
Very soon they're going to shoot you.
It does
5
sound like a
seconds time.
surprise round to me, the way that it reads.
I would say so, except the fact that they've already got their guns trained on you.
Yeah, I get
Normally,
that.
I would say that's. I'd give
this
you that
is
normally.
but danger sense would have gone off before they draw their weapons, because drawing the weapons is an aggressive act. That's dangerous, so it would have.
Yeah, but they would have. They had no. They'd drawn the guns the round before, but they've only now decided to shoot you. So when they first drew them, it wouldn't go off because they weren't planning to shoot you. They're trying to scare you. Now they intend to shoot you, and you know that.
Okay.
Mark, what
all
kind
right,
of doors
okay.
are these?
They're just normal sort of sliding, or up and down. In fact, they're the up and down kind that you sometimes see.
Right. Okay. Can I
Go on, Dave. I will let you just because it's a new skill and we're learning the rules all together. I'll let you have a surprise round this time. So roll your initiative, but it's literally just to see who out of you lot who goes first. Dave will be top, if I'm not correct.
Well, I know it sounds harsh, Mark, but that's what the ability's for, isn't it?
Well, it seems it seems pretty reasonable.
Right, good.
So.
Will actually
poor
be
little. Mind you two aren't actually in this. So Koda and
that needs to be 9, not an 11. Sorry.
um,
Why hasn't it put me on the initiative tracker? I've got my token selected.
You
and
rolled
everything.
perception, not. Oh,
That'll be why. Yeah. That'll
even
be
though
why.
it is the same thing.
Yeah, so I'll take that initial 9, mate. So I'll so roll better every time, but I will go with the 9.
Yeah, that'll put you. So you're just below. But you two, in fact, no, we'll keep it in because I'm sure you. How do you know? Because there's.
No, it's all right, mate. Just and
I'm
then all
trying
you
to
have to
think
do is
whether or
taunt it
not.
again.
So yeah, okay. Well, this is a separate combat. Koda and Lou aren't involved yet. They're still. No one knows they're there. They're sneaking around. So it'll just be Cade, Dio, and Boman that are fighting this fight, and you're all going to get. So it's going to be Boman first.
Okay, so spin round, heavy blast pistol. My to hit roll is 16.
Yeah, it's point blank, and as I said, we've agreed it's a surprise round.
Cool. Damage is 15.
Right. I need something quite good, and it is 16.
Yeah, you've beat
Nothing
me.
happens.
So, but as he turns around, as he's blaster pistol in hand, spins around, shoots him. But he's assumed that he's done something good, but has not realised that the fellow shrugged it off, and he'll look at Dio and say, "What do you mean, Dad?"
Actually, it would have been 16. It would have been 19 in total. That on
Yeah,
3 dice.
Okay, he shrugged that off.
Yeah, I got 2 5s and a 6 on the wild. That's what that was.
Wow. Over to you,
So
boys.
next is Cade. No, it's not. It's Dio.
Yeah, so I'm going to shoot this one. The
Right.
closest one to me.
Do we?
Do it. That's 19 to hit.
Yeah, blatantly. And I've said it's a surprise round. They can't dodge, so it's your damage twice.
Okay, so the first round of damage is 14.
Let's see what they say to that. You beat me by 2. That's a stun, is it? Yeah, and your second one.
Second round of damage. 17.
Creeper.
That beats me by 6.
Wounded.
That's done it.
So he's missed his go. That's what you wanted. So I'm gonna put
come on, Sam.
Put a little 2.
And in response to Bowman, like, look, I'll just spitball him, and you are significantly older than us. Get over it, old man.
Well, it's better than being called smelly.
Would you prefer being called Grandad?
I'm gonna put a little snail on him to show that he's
snail.
Well, he's not very good. I don't know if that's done anything. It hasn't. Never mind. I know that he's wounded. So it's going to be Cade.
I like to imagine that Cade was holding his pistol on Bowman's back.
Yeah.
The arm he was using to support him, and he just wings it over, and he's going to shoot the one on the left.
Tweet. Again, it's point blank.
11.
Well, it's not. It's probably 3 meters, which is
3 is point blank for me.
Yeah. So you have hit, and it's a surprise round. You can't dodge. Do some damage.
22.
Oof. Right. Let's see what
It's
his
a
3
little
dice can
hand
do
cannon.
now. 4, 5,
Thank
6.
you.
That's 12. 13, 14, 15. So you beat me by 7.
Wounded.
Right. So both of them don't get their goes, which is incredibly handy.
And Cade says, that's how it's done, Pops.
So now that's round 1. That's round 1 gone. So I'll just clear the initiative and it'll be roll again. And round 2. Come on then, everyone. They do get to roll initiative this time, but they're
I do the same thing again.
We get 2.
Ooh.
I get 4. So you guys go first. Fucking hell, that's bad.
Fucking behave.
Well then, Andy.
It's fine. It's fine. So
glad you
while
came
this
along for
fight's
this
going
one.
on in the back room, what the other guys doing? So
right. Well, first of all, Koda will be making a comment on it. Like, it smells better back here. even with wet Wookie, it smells better.
Right.
So you can see there's a door. There's a door in front of you into the into the main drinking room.
Yeah.
Andy.
So I will be taking cover by the side, and then I will flap the controls to open the door.
Right. Well,
And
we're going to say that you. This is the same combat now. No problem. So you are first to react. So give him some pasty, and you can shoot multiple times if you wanted.
It won't be shooting. I will be chucking a grenade in there, chap.
I suspected that there might be some explosive action in here.
Yeah, I was looking at the distances for thermal detonators to take out the whole lot, but I think it's going to be a bit overkill anyway.
Yeah, they are just stupid.
Um,
So let me think. How far is that going to be? It's not very. Where do you want the grenade to land?
what's the distance on it, Mark?
The distance.
The range. Sorry.
Grenades.
First PB's 3, then it's. Are you talking about throwing range or range damage? Sorry, Andy.
Throwing range.
Yeah, AOE.
Oh, it does.
Frag grenades. I've got them here. C16 frag grenade. Damage. So the radius. So 2 meters does 5D. 4 meters does 4D. 6 meters does 3D, and 10 meters does 2D.
I'm
looking at a very different grenade profile.
Go with that one. The other one Tom's got.
I'll chuck it dead centre then, Mark.
Right, mate.
That's
how far is that away? That's going to be. I don't want to move that. Oh no.
That is.
You were there, weren't you? Was it there?
20 feet.
Right, so that's going to be 4 meters. Which is what's that on the range? I can't find fucking grenades here. Mine's an
So that'd be
range is
short
short.
range.
So that is an easy roll. So that's 6+. I'm also going to say this is a surprise because they had no idea you were there. So it's just open door. Have this.
Wait. Oh dear. Have I modified my roll right? I don't know. 6+. So it's 4D plus 6.
If that's your grenade skill. And you
4D plus 6.
Oh, no, it can't be plus
No,
6.
that's not right. Sorry. You said plus 6. Plus 6 to what?
No.
So
So
it's 6, the DC is 6 for the roll.
All right,
to
sorry.
get what you want.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you rolled 12.
Yeah.
So yeah, it hits. So how many of them is it going to get? So you said it was going to be there, so it's going to.
Tom, what
See
profile
where
did
yeah.
you read for a grenade?
It's from.
I've got the C16 frag grenade in front of me, and that's on the quick reference card.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at as well.
So I'm just looking at the generic grenade, and its blast radius is a lot more.
But these are the prices that we negotiated buying them on Planet with. So that's because I worked off this when I was doing me con and me bargain.
Right.
Didn't gain a bar though.
So, how do you get? Can you get a big radius thing, Tom? On this?
Good question. You can get it around like are you dropping it on a character?
No, he's getting it between them. Didn't you say you wanted it about there, Andy?
If you go into
about center.
Yeah, if you go into your measuring tool and then just drag it around, it'll give you a sort of vague.
Yeah. That's
2, 3.
And it tells you how many squares, which is the thing in meters. I mean, that's the squares, and yeah. That is amazing. That little blowy up thing that somebody just did.
And there were how many meters? Was it 4 meters?
What the distance? The distance he was throwing it, or the blast radius?
No, so it goes down. So 0 to 2 meters is 5D. So anyone who's within 2 meters of it is 5D.
Yeah.
Then 4 meters becomes 4D. And 6
Ah,
meters becomes 3D. So it drops further, which makes sense because it's a grenade.
yeah.
And then 10 meters is 2D. But I don't think there's anyone that's 10 meters away from
So
the blast radius.
1, 2. So 10 feet is 2 then, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 1,
So these bottom
2,
3.
3 are at 10 meters. And then 15 is most of the others.
Yeah, that was too far away. I think that gets everyone. 15 covers everyone except the guy in the other room and the guy behind the bar.
Well,
Don't
20 get
cover this
him.
guy.
Yeah. So that means how many? So it's going to be 3 are taking 5D. So if you roll 5 dice, Andy, and I'll roll strength for. We can roll for each one if you like. I don't know if you prefer to do it, en masse sort of thing.
I just do it on math, mate. It takes too long.
Right, let me see. Has it come up? Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Yeah, thermal detonators.
For 20, Jesus. Right. So let's do one for the. You beat me by 10. So
Incapacitated.
So that's going to be all the ones that were at close range, which was going to be that. Which ones were they again?
One.
I'll put that
And that
one.
one.
Right, let me get some incapacitation tokens. I'll just put a bit on them. They're not getting back up.
So then the next damage range is 4, Dave.
Right, so I'll just put that. Get rid of him.
Should be pretty much everyone else, I think.
And what was the other one that got
on the bar?
That got hit with the 10 feet? That one.
That fella, yeah.
So he's out of the picture.
Then I think everyone else by the guy behind the bar is the next damage range down.
Yeah, so that is out of action. That was just brutal, man. That's 3 of them straight out of the game.
Oh,
This
that's
reminds me of
handy.
Dragonlance.
So, we need you to roll 4 dice now for the next
4D. Yeah.
Next damage.
Yeah, the only one who's not within 4D is this fella over here.
Yeah.
And you'd argue that he might have cover from it as well. But...
So, their strength roll 8.
4
for
the wounded.
4.
Wounded, yeah.
So that's everyone wounded.
Except for this fella. He's further out from it.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, it's safe to everyone except him, so I don't even need to mess about.
But you can still roll 2D for him, can't you?
Oh, yeah.
Is it 2D? Does it drop to 3D? Is it 3D?
On the strength.
It's 3D at 6, and
3D
he's just
for that
6.
last one.
Yeah.
Roll 3D then.
I get 6.
Fucking hell.
His brains are on the wall.
Or what?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing a particular piece of fragmentation was just go through his eyes.
Yeah, that is utter brutality. He was the one that was furthest away as well. Right then, so that was Andy's go. Now it's K. No, it's Dio next.
So Dio's going to take another shot at the other guy because he's only wounded. He's not dead. So he's going to shoot him again.
Yeah, go for it.
So here comes the attack roll. 17 to hit.
That hits. He will try and dodge, but he's got -1 dice, so it's only 2. He fails to dodge horrifically. So that's 2 sets of 5D damage.
So that's 22 on the first.
22, I get 3, 4. I get 6. That's killed him, hasn't it?
Yeah.
16, yeah.
Yeah. The other one is surplus. How does he go down?
So I think it's just straight through the like his eye or something. That the two go straight through his eyeballs, and he's just got sockets
the
left.
gaping hole in his face. Do you know there is actually a Colt 45 double barrel version that fires 2 bullets at the same time? There you go. That's exciting.
That's a
It's
shoulder
called the
rest.
Dueler. Right, that's superb. Yeah, you've done that. So now that's any movement or anything else. So you've done there.
I'm gonna stay for now because it makes sense for us to clear these 2 out. Even though we just heard a grenade go off, he's just like, "Cody's on this. We're gonna stay in here for a minute and let's finish off."
So it is now the big hairy one's turn, and I don't mean me. In fact, no, it's Boman first. Actually, he's
Boman.
just rolled quicker.
I'm going to step up to this one. On the premise that we need to ask about this mysterious figure that was talking to Tyree, I'm going to try and hit him with my gun butt and knock him out.
Okay, that's going to be. I'm going to say gives you
actually,
+1
Mark, it's because he's sorry, beg pardon. He was wounded.
Yes, he's already wounded.
In which case, I'm actually going to try intimidation then. So I'm going to
Command.
If it works, I'm going to have my gun raised to his head, step up to him, kick his gun out of his hand, and sort of try and intimidate him, interrogate him, type thing.
Go for a command roll. See if you can make him do what you want.
Okay, command 20.
Oh yeah, he throws his pistol down and puts his hands up.
I'll take his pistol off him if that's all right. What is it?
Yeah, it's just a blaster, just like a 4D, like the ones you've got, but they're still worth money.
Take them. So I mean, that's my turn. I'm quite happy.
So now it's Big Hairy Wookie.
Right. I'm going to move forward to there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and hit this twat behind the
bar. Oh, he's dead. Sorry, I forgot to put it on.
He
was the one that got his brain splattered all over the wall. Apologies.
He's the deadest of them all.
What about this
twat?
So
please feel free to go somewhere else and hit another one. Yeah.
About this one?
You can twat him.
So the rest wounded then?
How many actions are you going to take in full, Lou? Just the one?
I only take one at a time, yeah. I like to play cautiously.
Okay. In case you fail to roll under 3. Like, God.
It's 29 hitting.
Rolling 20. I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to fucking bother. Right, go roll your damage.
Dead.
Yeah, unless I get miraculous, and I haven't. Yeah, he's
19.
He's absolutely horrifically tweb.
Dude, you decked a tromper.
Yeah, he won it. It was silly. I'd imagine if it got made into a show, that'd be a highly amusing moment. Right, so
just looking up at the front and going, no.
Yeah. So we've got Cade. It's now your go, but you've only got one guy, and he's got his hands up.
But what about everyone else in the big room?
The big room, you can see into the big room. I'm going to say that's like a door. You know, that one on the side there. So you know that they're kicking off in there. But that's all you know at this stage. So if you want to run through and see what's what.
Well, I've just heard a very loud bang.
You certainly heard me slam a pirate's head against the bar and obliterate it.
Will the door open if I just run through it, or have I got to?
Yeah, it's just like a saloon style swing.
So
swing
I'm
door.
Go
incredibly swift Star Wars door.
2, 3. So I'm going to move to there, which I think is still within my 5 meters, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to shoot from me at him.
Go for it, man. His dodge roll is 3.
You sure you want me to roll, Mark?
Can you beat 3? Yeah, you can. Roll your damage.
Oh, he's got some wild dice going on.
Yeah, 18 I get with a wild dice 6.
25. He's wounded again.
So he's got a double wound. Jesus, his blaster skill's 1D. And it's going to be, I'm going to say it's his go. So he's going to go, and he's got Boman in his face. No, he's not. It's because he's on that one. Well, no, I'm looking at the wrong fucking one. So he's not double wounded. He's wounded. Let me put a wound on him. Which one was it? It was the it was Milada there. Yeah. Sure. Do that. Right, okay, that looks like, I think that's going to be the international symbol for a wound. Red dot in the corner. Right. So I'm going to get some goes now. Oh no, that's all of you lot. God.
I am hiding behind the bar.
Yeah, that's going to increase the difficulty significantly.
Mark,
Yes.
Joe, because they're all wounded, do they not lose their actions for the rest of the round?
Actually, they do.
Not to take your toys away from
I
you.
was getting a go.
You never get to go.
I thought I was
Oh
getting
my
a
You
go.
never get to go.
Well, that's the fun. That's what we used to do to Dave. Is we just take all the toys off him and say you can't play.
Yeah,
Especially
they're
the
all
pool
they're
toys.
all wounded, aren't they? All the others.
Yeah.
Okay, right then. So it's initiative again. Just clear this one, and we'll roll again. That was
I'm really
brutal.
sorry, Mark.
That was brutal.
So what does double wounded mean then?
He gets -2 dice to everything,
Ooh.
except strength
Okay.
rolls. Your strength rolls for the purposes of taking damage aren't affected. You know, so if you've got 4D strength, you still roll that for damage purposes,
Yeah.
but for everything else, it's -2 dice.
You can only wound it 3 times, can't you? Is that right?
Yeah. So it's going to be it's going to be Cade first. Sorry, Dio first to react, and you've just seen your brother dive through there and take a shot at someone.
Theo is going straight after him. Is that like?
Yeah.
Not leaving my brother on my own. He's my brother.
Yeah. Same fella.
No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a different target, trusting that Cade can, handle the other one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take this fella here closest.
Yep. So how far's that? It's going to be how many squares? Oh God, I'm such a brain.
4, so 4 meters.
4
So
4 meters.
it's
Yeah.
close. It's short range for me. That is.
So that's going to be higher than a 6.
Okay. 19.
Yeah, he's not going to try
Only
and dodge
just.
that. Yeah.
Only just higher than a 6.
Roll your damage.
So first round of damage is 16.
Oh, 4, 5, 6, 8.
So 8. So he is wounded. So he's got a second wound on him.
So yeah, and your second. That's all your first damage. You got to roll your second lot.
And then the second lot of damage is 9. Ooh. Might I shrug that off?
He's equaled it, which means nothing
Hey.
happens.
Boom.
So now we're moving on to Koda.
You need to mark him as wounded, Mark.
Oh, yes, of course.
Well, he's wounded twice, isn't he? So
Yeah.
yeah.
This one.
Well, we know everyone else is wounded, don't we? So it's easy to mark the twice
Yeah.
wounded rather than all the wounded.
Well,
isn't it?
I'll put a. I want to get. It won't let me. I'm clicking to talk and it won't let me get my little thing.
Click on your select thing first, and then you might have a different tool on if you were measuring before.
Select. No, is that?
Are you on a different layer, Mark? Is the other thing?
Maybe. Token.
Mate, I find
Here
it all
we are.
the
Yeah,
time.
you were right. That's what it was.
All the time, mate.
Right, put a wound on him so we know he's double wounded.
Yeah.
So that's him sorted. So yeah, we were moving on to Koda, weren't we? What were you going to do?
I was moving into the room. I was just going to move my 10 feet, my free 10 feet, which puts
10
me
meters.
sort of like.
Oh no, it's 5 meters.
It's 5
for
meters.
free, so it's more than 10 feet still.
Yeah, all right. So that puts me just by the side of Karrakk.
Yep.
And I'm going to take 2 actions.
Oh yeah.
with my blaster against Mia
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Mia.
And yeah. Right, so if you could save me fucking around. If you could tell me how far they both are away, I'll give you the difficulty.
So he
three
is
meters.
15 feet
So that's point blank to shoot him.
and he is 35 feet.
So that's 7 squares. What's that come out?
7 meters.
7 meters, sorry.
We need to change that, don't we, in the settings for the campaign?
Well, the square, when it says square, that's meters. So
Oh,
it's
okay. That's it.
just ignore the squares and put an M in
Don't-
your brain. So where's the
Don't know,
weapon
you can
tables?
change it to
Heavy
meters.
blaster.
Okay.
It's a Blast Tech DL 44. That's a long range shot. So it's going to be. You need 16 or more to hit him.
Mhm.
So your first action is that going to be? Is your first action going to be the far one or the near one?
They're point blank. Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it.
In that hit.
I'm not going to roll for dodge. Yeah. I see some damage from him. Oh, really hurt. He gets 12, so I think I think he's out of the equation, isn't he?
He's dead killed.
How does that? What do you do to him, Andy?
I just blow a blaster hole in his head. And it's just, you can just see air through it. It's just like through his mouth. Where his mouth used to be, you can just see air through it now.
Awesome. Right, so that's your first action, so you get another one before the turn ends.
Yep.
So now it's Bowman's first action, or only action, depending what he's doing.
Yeah, I think. Well, I'm going to try and take a bit of a risk just to see if I can curb it. Would I be able to? This lad's mine, basically. He's my bitch. He's how I'm
Yeah, he's
thinking
got
of
his
it, right?
hands up, and you've got your blaster trained on him, and his hands are up.
Yeah.
You've taken
So
his
what I'd
pistol.
like to do is grab him by the scruff of his neck, because I've got my heavy blaster pistol, so it's one-handed,
Yeah.
and drag him out of the door here. Show him to everyone. I'm assuming that they're still stumbling, and just as commanding as possible, order them to put their arms down.
Roll command.
Okay. It could go badly wrong, but I'm just pondering whether to.
The fact you're
No,
holding
no.
a hostage, mate.
Sit.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine with the fact that you've got your gun to this guy's head. They all, the ones who aren't dead, will immediately surrender, having seen the absolute ripping that they've got at especially from the Wookiee. So that no one wants that. No one wants their arms pulled out of their sockets.
I think so. The lad that he's already got his weapon. As they throw their guns to the ground, I'm going to throw my captive into the middle, turn to Cade and say, "I can't believe that worked." And then you'll hear from the other side of the room, right next to Karrakk and Koda, you'll hear a ping as something flies off Koda's helmet.
Right, you've got a room full of swoopers, all looking quite worried with their hands up.
Yeah, it'll be
Right,
a full
gents.
on your knees, hands behind your backs, and all that. Sorry,
Yeah.
go on,
Yeah,
Tom.
yeah. I was going to say, in the corner, on your knees, hands behind your heads.
Yeah,
So push them all into this far corner so we
they-
can watch them.
They've just seen really bad things happen to a lot of their friends, so they're quite prepared to do that. What are you doing now? You've got them up against the wall with their hands behind their heads.
Have we got anything to restrain him?
You have got ropes in your what's it kits, haven't you? In your utility belts, but you need to
stuff
destroy
in their
one.
bedding. They'll have clothes on that we could use.
Yeah,
them or
Yeah.
something,
Is
surely.
there anything around the room we can use, Mark?
There's plenty of things with electrical cords that you could use to tie them up with, I'll say. And they are shitting themselves. I would say that was a brutal couple of rounds with the grenade and the Wookiee. That's Yeah, it's not good. And then two
Well,
other people
having
just
said
came
that,
in with ridiculous guns, and they are pooing themselves.
Pat them down,
Um,
take blasters, stuff like that.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
they're
Deonon
all
will be doing.
heavy
He'll
and
be
blaster
searching him.
pistols, and there's a
I
few
will be
vibro daggers as
hog-tying.
well.
I'll be hog tying them just to make sure,
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
so they can't get out.
12. So 14 blaster pistols.
Yep.
Right, I've
How
got
many
that.
vibro daggers, mate?
I'll also say that if you tell them to empty their pockets, you can probably get 150 credits from from all of them. I don't know if that's what you're doing.
100%, mate.
We
Well,
are now.
We're after more than that as well.
So yeah,
30
yeah,
credits each.
you've patted them all down, frisked them down, taken things of value off them.
Yeah.
Now
How
so
many
30
vibro
credits.
daggers are you saying they've got, Mark?
I'm going to say there's 5 vibro daggers.
5. Tidy.
Let me have
5.
a look what
Shall I? Have you? Oh,
Yeah, I've
trust
got a list
you,
here,
Dave.
mate.
Really?
okay. Have you got
Um,
the blasters as well then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. I'll take
Do you
them.
want to split the credits between us now?
30 each.
Yeah, 30 each.
Weapons. What was I
Okay.
just
So
looking up?
interrogation time. Then I think conspiratorially, Boman would be going up to Dio and say, "Go on then. We need to find out where if they know about Tyree, and we need to." Yeah.
Good cop. Bad cop.
I like it.
We can
Let's
work as a
find
team.
out. Yeah.
Okay, take it away.
So Bowman would wander over, sort of quite casual, sort of just his blaster pistol swinging on his finger as he's walking over. He'll say, "So there's a couple of things we need to know. These things, if we find out, then you won't become any more injured, shall we say?"
Okay, I mean they are shitting themselves. I'm not going to ask for further roll. As well as the Wookiee, there's a fucking Mandalorian there, as well as these 2 lads with enormous pistols, who were misses.
That's what she
So,
said.
God, where's the weapons and all? Melee weapons. Here we go. Standard melee weapon or powered melee weapons. It'll be. Where is it?
What you have to
What are you looking for, mate?
Standard, just a vibro dagger.
Standard vibro blade.
There we are. Strength plus 3. They're actually, I mean, with that, they do have a maximum of 6 dice damage. So that's what makes them not much use to loot. It does less, does the same damage as a punch. So, and it's harder to hit with. So yeah, you've got 5 of those. They're worth 250 apiece.
Yep.
The one that you've got already, the one that because you've got a vibro blade, Andy. I know you have. I don't know if somebody else took one
Yeah,
as
I
well.
do. Yeah.
They are the reason yours is lower damage is yours is basically like the equivalent of a Stanley knife. It's more of a tool, short, cut things up. These ones were made to be offensive, and they're better. So maximum damage 6 dice, but they do strength plus 3d, maximum 6. Yeah. So next part of call, you've got you've frisked them, got all the stuff.
Yeah. So we need to
Except
know what do they know about the rebel pilot, the one with the X-wing? Where did he end up? And also, where's the money?
We'll say you get the money, and the guy you've been, you made 2 pretty good command rolls. So the guy that you said you were hassling first, he just blurts out, it's behind the bar and it's down, and just points it out, and he will tell you that it says what was the other question? Sorry, Dave.
Tyree. What happened to the rebel pilot?
He knows nothing about that, but he does say that somewhere around here in the somewhere. Well, I should say somewhere in the burnt quarter. It would be where if there were any rebels on Questal, that's where they would be located. It's the only place to be able to hide. But he also he'll happily tell. He says you could be searching without someone to take you there. You can walk straight. You've seen what our place is like. This is a place that's going to be so much more camouflaged. You could be standing right over it and not know. So I would recommend getting a rebel and getting directions from them. And I mean, you would imagine that you will be able to find someone who might be able to assist you. But I mean, he says, but what he will say is though, if this guy came here in a rebel uniform and got captured, says he'll have been taken to the security. He'll be either dead or he will be in the security wing of Moff Bandor's palace, which is a massive multi-layer structure. But the prison is the basement, the security level. He says that's where, if he's going to be anywhere and he's alive, that's where he'll be.
And that's the Moff then, Moff Bandor.
Moff Bandor's private residence is. I mean, it's also an office block. A lot of the administrators work from there. But the guarding on there is ridiculous. It says
Yeah, it
I
will
mean,
be.
there's a garrison of 200 stormtroopers.
Okay.
So
But-
deal with that info as you will.
Well, just to confirm, Mark, he's told us where the rebels are, but we need a rebel to actually gain access to it. But he's telling us that a rebel was arrested. They saw a rebel get arrested.
Oh no, we didn't see anyone get arrested. He's just saying if he was a rebel and he
Right.
got captured, there's only two things that would have happened. So he's either in the cells or he's dead.
Right. Okay.
And if you wanted, I mean, this is just going back, but I mean, you guys have been great when running games with me to fill in bits that I've blatantly forgot. So I'm happy to say the Mosh Pelkin, the guy whose party you've got an invite for, he was as far as you're aware, one of the last people to see Tyree, and he was trying to get hold of a schematic, a blueprint of the palace. So, and a blueprint of the palace would be invaluable.
Yeah. Okay. And Mosh Pelkin is the lieutenant for the.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, well, he's just a blatant criminal, but the Bandor's just put all the ex-gangsters are just now working for him.
Okay.
So they're
And
all still bent as fuck.
the Gala is at Mosh Pelkin's gaff though, not at Moff Bandor's gaff.
Not at Bandor's palace, no. But
Okay.
if you want to try and get the info that you would be very grateful to have, i.e.,
The blueprints.
layout.
Yeah.
That's what the only person that might be able to do that is him,
Okay.
according to Chile. And also according to Chile, she sent him up there when she wasn't able to help. When she said that she hasn't got access to that, but if anyone does, it's him.
Okay.
So by this time, I mean, the pirates say, Are you still at the pirates thing? Or have you got back to? Have you buggered off sharpish and got back to the ship?
Well, we've all got 2K each. Have you all recorded that?
That's rubbish.
I will be.
I mean, there's not much else to do with these lads then, is there?
No. I
What
mean, this is a side hustle. Remember, this was you were doing this purely for credit. So the fact you've got some info is a bonus. Two really good command rolls for you, mate. That's what you do. You get info. You make them poo, and they don't like it.
What Theo's going to do is give his 2,000 credits to his brother and just say, you might need these for D6.
Ooh. Yeah, possible potential upgrade. Well, and what you're doing with, I mean, you're there, and I mean, you probably got, by the time you get back to the ship, I mean, you're looking at 10:30 in the evening. So the party's not till tomorrow night. You don't have to be up early. So if you wanted to play around with Loader before bed, if you like, then now would be the time if there's anything else anyone wants to do.
Euphemism, Mark, or
Yes, very much so.
I think for expedience, because I'd want time to set it up, and I haven't done it yet, Mark. I'm still going to lean into the fact that I'd rather do this when it's downtime as opposed to sleeping
that's cool.
overnight. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's no problem. So you're going to leave him alone for now.
Yeah, although I would kind of like a couple of grenades. Now I've seen what Koda can do with them.
Oh, you can. I mean, and Koda can even take to the shop he bought them from if you wanted to go. Wander around.
If that's all right. If that's a quick fix, Mark.
Yeah, it's not. You've got. If you both go on a swoop bike, it'll not take you very long to get there and back. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask for rolls unless you're doing anything that you shouldn't be doing.
No, I'll just buy them.
Yeah.
How much are grenades again?
Frag grenades 200, thermal detonators 2,000.
Is there anything I can buy, Mark?
They're asking for 300. Sorry, mate. What was that?
Is there anything I can buy to make my punchier?
There is something. I've been thinking about this. And there is something. I'm just going to have to go and get the book. I wasn't expecting to need it today, but I shall return. Hang fire.
You're not punching off, no?
Well, no. If I can be a Wookiee, I've got spiked claws, but if I can be like a Wookiee with a power fist.
Knuckle dusters.
Bear in mind, we're about to sneak into a gala. It might be worth us, certainly those of us who aren't Mandalorians, and therefore, we could probably have to put a suit on or something of that nature.
I was thinking about this,
like a holdout blaster, something smaller.
I've got a Model 44 in my boot.
In my boot.
In my boot.
So I don't take my helmet off, as per Mandalorian Creed. So it won't be going into this gala, will I?
No, because
we've got
it's
an
a maths
invite,
ball
haven't we?
anyway. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's what Mark said earlier. It's a maths ball. But then also, I can imagine.
Helmet, like.
Well, Mosh Kapelkin is a criminal, so he's going to be used to having people like Mandalorians around him. So I don't know that it's going to be a problem, mate. If I'm honest.
Okay. Oh, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I think.
And the other thing is, you can probably get away with being somewhat armed, unlike the rest of us, because again,
talk your way in, mate.
Isn't it?
Hello. What did you do then, Mark?
Accidentally, just moved all the map.
Just to do it, just
out there.
Now roll bargain, Mark.
Yes. Actually, obviously they're asking for a piece, but if you can certainly roll bargain.
They're asking what? Sorry.
400.
400 a piece.
Yeah.
I think. If you'll allow me, Andy, at this point, as Koda starts to, I'd like to envisage this as Koda sort of starts to go Mandalorian on it, and Koda would just tap him on the shoulder and say, "I've got this tin can," and then it's just start rambling on, and he goes into the full sales pitch, and I'd like to roll my bargain if I may.
Yes, you certainly may, sir.
Do it.
23.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
Yeah,
Sure.
300. That's as good. That's as good as I'm going. That's as low as I'm going. So I'll knock 100 off because you're a nice looking guy.
200 per grenade.
Have a look.
Go on, have another roll. See if you can.
Okay. Oh, 15.
No, that's enough. Go on. It'll do. This is 250. That is it. Or you can bugger off.
Okay. Done. Anything else?
Well, I don't know if this is a thing that I've been looking at and thinking, wow, that's cool. what he does have is something called. He says he actually looks at Lou and says, "I've got something for you," and he shows you some hyphen scar. Let me see if I can find a picture of one. It's sat, comma, scar, SK, images, open, tab, copy. I'm just going to paste this in Discord. It's not a very exciting picture, but it does give you the idea of what it is. I am a Spudling. General Dragonlance Pathfinder Star Wars, here we are. There we go, that should be there. And that's it doesn't give a good impression of its size. It's quite large. And there's no strength limit to it. And it does strength plus 3d plus 1. However, it's a difficult roll. It's a big clumsy blade, and it's difficult. So it's 16 to hit, and it would be melee, not brawling. But it is massive, massive, massive damage. It's like a huge two-handed sword.
Two-handed sword, isn't it? There is a Wookiee that wielded one. I think. Wait, one caller.
How much we're talking?
It just says this one says they're rare, but there's not much market for them. I'll give you 700. That's what that's what they go for. Don't even bother trying to convince me otherwise. It doesn't get any cheaper.
If I've just googled Wookiee with sword, and there's an Rick blade, RYYK blade, and this is from Wikipedia fandom.
Yeah.
Traditional swords constructed and used by Wookiees of Kashyyyk.
Well, then why not? Fuck it. Could have a bit of flavour, couldn't it?
So it's
You could
a long,
develop
sharp
that, mate.
sword.
Yeah.
And it's serrated. It's made of it's made of Durasteel, so it's very hard to break.
How do you spell it, Mark?
It is SAT. It's not a comma. The one above that one. SKAR. It's made by a race called the Coinite that are it's a warrior society, and these things are really rare. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is just a sword. It's not got any, which is why he's letting you have it at cost.
What's the attack then?
Well, for you, it would be 6, 7. It'd be 9d plus 1 for you.
9d plus 1 for attack. Jesus.
That would be your damage, but it'd just be it would be your melee skill, which is under dexterity.
Yeah.
And it's difficult to use, so you need 16 to hit with it, but it does do an awful lot of damage.
So my melee combat is 5d.
So you've got to beat 60. Sorry, what did we say it was? It's a difficult roll, so yeah, 16. And if you've got skill points after the game,
5,
you can
so that's 25 to 25. So you need to develop. I'd say you need to develop your melee skill.
Yeah. But, is there a parry with it or anything? Or
you can parry with it. That'd be melee parry, which is under it should be under melee, I think.
Yeah, I've got a 4 in that, so I'm trying to get my head around these weapons again. So as long as I just copy it over for like the melee combat is 5d plus 0, same as my melee combat, and then the melee parry is 4d plus 0, and then damage is 9d plus 1.
It's 9d plus 1 is good. It's your strength plus 3d plus 1.
So I'll take 700 credits. That's fine. That still leaves me with 2,200. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I was thinking about what is the cool stuff that Lou might want, and I thought that sword's what popped into my head. So.
You look in the Star Wars chat for the picture of him, Zalbar. He was from Knights of the Old Republic.
So I've basically got a Buster Sword now, like Cloud, then out of Final Fantasy.
It's not that stupid. And the fact that it's the coinites are shorter than you, so it doesn't look ludicrous on you. It is a massive sword, but because you're massive, it actually looks quite in proportion. You can use it one-handed, but it becomes extra difficult. It becomes very difficult to hit, and your damage goes down. But to 1d+1, strength plus 1d+1.
Can we flavour
I
it that it's
wouldn't do that.
quite thick?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Check
Yes.
this out.
That's
When it's
this.
loaded up.
What? Horse. Yeah, that looks pretty badass.
It's a Mandalorian Wookiee with a giant greatsword.
How badass is that? Mandalorian Wookiees would be the
That's
hardest
incredible.
thing ever.
Let me just see where I got that from. It's on Reddit, so I'm assuming it's public domain. So I think I'm okay putting that on. That's epic.
I mean, the sword Lou's just bought is a lot more refined than that one. It's actually a work of art. I say
Yeah.
they're not normally something you can get. This guy, heaven knows how it's come to be in his possession, but I say it's difficult to shift unless you're a collector. But yeah, there's somebody that could wield it quite efficiently.
My other question mark,
That's past.
and I was asking this while Sean away. When we go into the Scala, I assume that we're not just going to we're not going to have to walk in with our blasters and stuff, are we? That I assume they're going to be.
There will be checks whether or not you can get around them, and also you are wanted by the police. But so it's fortunate that it's a masked ball, so Shilly will give you just plain white masks, except the Wookiee will not fit. So I mean, we're just gonna have to wing that. But
I have like a little bit like a paper moustache. Just
actually, I would just say you get that if you were to take the bottom half, the bottom bit off, just rip it off, so you could see. Obviously, there's still a Wookiee, but you can still have the top bit, around your face. So it's a mask ball, which is fortunate because say there's a really pissed off little fella with 4 arms.
So this is what I was going to bring up about the upgrades for D6.
Yeah.
There's a few options we've got here. There's a couple I
Mhm.
would like, but hey ho. So there is a sensor shield storage compartment, which is big enough to hold a small blaster.
Yeah, you can do all this stuff. This is the place. If you want anything weird and wonderful,
We can
now's
have
the time.
2 external storage on D6, but
Yeah.
they're 500 credits per compartment, but they'll be obvious because they'll be on the outside of it.
Yeah.
The problem is an internal one's $8,000.
Oh.
Apparently, according to the source that my brother's given me. Yeah. But they are sensor shielded storage compartments, and they can't be removed easily if they're fitted externally.
Yeah, and Andy's actually got a holdout blaster, which is is secreted in the thigh of his armor, so it's a little bit like a miniature RoboCop thing, where your armor just goes and you pull the, so you'll be able to
how
smoke
much
that
do you
in
need,
no problem.
Sam?
There you go.
How much do you need for it?
Well, it depends. If we're gonna have, we can fit 2 external ones, but they'll be on the outside of them, so it'll be obvious. But if we can sell it off, if somebody can sell it off as, it's just a modification we did to a D6 unit, then we can flag it, and they're only 500 credits a pop. It's internal ones that get expensive. They're $8,000. And I would like to buy some of the bits for him.
Yeah, I mean, now's the time, mate. Now's the time. Go for it.
Because
Anything.
I want an S-comp link, which means that he can basically connect to any computer at all, and he gets plus 1D to computer programming and repair while searching computer networks.
Yeah, that's perfectly okay.
How much is that?
800. So I can afford this with what Tom's
Yeah,
giving me. The issue is it's okay.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, if we want 2 externals to put pistols in, we can. They'll just be outside of him, and we'll just have to blag it that it's a modification. It's part of his internal workings, or I did a bad repair on something or something.
Should we go with that for now then? So you buy the 800. I can chip in for the.
Well, Tom's giving me his $2,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it'll be
that
£1,000
covers
for
it then.
2
just-
storage
yeah.
compartments, and then
Right.
800 for the S-Comp link.
Yeah, you've
I
got.
have
Yeah,
very
what
few
I'm going to
ones,
say,
so-
Sam, is that you can happily buy all the parts, but you're not going to have time to install them right now.
Yeah.
You could. I'd say. What I would say is you can install one of the. Are you getting the? Did you say you were getting the 2 external doozers?
Yeah, because the other
You
thing I
can
wanted
fit
to
them.
get,
That would not take very long to fit at all. So I'd say you can do
Okay.
that
Oh,
tonight.
the other thing
yeah.
the other thing I wanted to get was an internal com link. So all this should come to, I think, about 1,300 credits.
Well, I'm gonna
or
let you have
1,900
an.
credits.
I've always assumed you had that already, so you can have that for nothing.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah. I always assumed they could do that. I didn't know there was something you had to buy. So I mean,
Yeah,
in
no,
my head, he's always been able to be
hang on.
contacted.
I think, no, Mark, you're confusing a com link with an internal com link. An internal com link can monitor up to 10 frequencies simultaneously up to 50 kilometers away.
Oh, fair enough then. Yeah,
So
that's got extra
this is like
features,
R2's little scanner thing, isn't it?
This is,
Yeah.
we need to listen in on various different channels. D6, keep an eye on what the fuck's going on.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
ace,
fair enough.
yeah.
That is ace.
So, holdout blasters, Mark.
Yep.
They're small and easy to conceal.
Yes.
So, are we more likely to get them in than our main blasters?
You're more. It's a harder search
Yeah.
role.
So,
than
are
it
we,
is for a
except
normal.
for Andy, who I think we could probably blag blasters on being the fact that he's a Mandalorian and there is part of his religion,
Yeah.
we might be able to blag that. The rest of us might be better. They're not expensive holdout blasters, so maybe we buy a couple.
Yep. 275.
Yeah, Andy's got one already, so which is to say, it's already
Oh, how
got a
big's the
concealed.
model? How big's the Model 44 blaster pistol?
It's not much smaller than the DL44, so it's probably
quite
about. You know, it's a full size blaster pistol. It's not.
Right, okay.
Whereas like a holdout pistol, Joe, the little blaster that Amidala has in Phantom Menace, without the long extended barrel, that's a holdout blaster. They're dead small.
Yeah, and
Right.
also another example would be Scout Troopers pistols. They're
Little
classed as
pistols.
holdout blasters.
Yeah. And are we all right to get those at cost, or do we need
you
to?
can get those at cost. I mean, it's.
I was going to try and get Tom to negotiate a better price on the droid stuff.
Well, if Mark's going to let you have it at cost, I won't get it cheaper than that. It's only if they're charging more.
I'll let you. Yeah. If he's going to let you have, I mean, you've been a good customer now, so he's happy to deal with you favourably.
And what did you say I've got fitted, Mark? I can have can I fit the internal com link and one of the storage compartments?
I will say yes, and I won't make you roll for it. I mean, it's rolling for these things is when you've got to do it in the next 15 minutes, or you're all going to die.
I did rebuild him, so
yeah,
I'd like to think I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm not going to make you roll for that, and you obviously don't have to pay because you've done it yourself. So it's now when the guy is just one last call. You're in the shop still. Anything else while we're here? Last call.
Good, mate.
Everyone good?
Think so, Mark.
Right then.
Sorry, Tom, can you send me the stats for the holdout pistol? Because I've been copying the droid stuff.
I've got it if you want to
I'll
read.
do that. I've grabbed the song Quickfire, but I'm going to flavour it with something else, and they're 300 each. So I'll send you the stats for them, Tom, if you want.
They usually have a fire rate of 1. I don't know if which is obviously not great, and they hold a lot less ammo.
Yeah, so this one's got it takes 10. This one does.
Yeah.
It's one of the more expensive. And I would assume I mean, it doesn't say anywhere about fire rates on any of these guns, but I would assume it would only fire once. That's
most holdout blasters do. I'll double check that before the next session for you. But yes, that's all fine again. So just knock off the credits for them, and you've got nothing else to do today except not get caught by the police. Which, if you're sneaking around in the shagging wagon, it's not going to happen because that's not linked. No, oh no, it would be linked to you, but there's so many of them. It's such a common vehicle.
lie low until it's time for the ball. As far as I'm concerned,
Okay.
there's not much
Well,
else.
I would say you wake up the next day. You've got. I mean, I don't know if there's anything you want to do in the day.
Well,
But you're due to meet
I'd like
with.
to fit my mods onto my robot if I can.
Go on. Go on. I'll let you fit another 2 in the time before the.
That's everything then.
Go
It's
on
him
then.
modded up. It's 2
Go on then.
external and all his different com links and shit.
Okay, so you meet in Chile at 9:00 in Chili's bar. That was the arrangement. So are you just going to go along at the appropriate time? When you get there, she hands you all these flimsy plastic masks. I say, Lou, you can just pull the bottom bit off and have your eyes done. So you've all got them. What are you taking with you? I know you're taking D6.
I'm taking D6 and he's
Yep.
got my pistol in one of his secret compartments.
Okay, cool.
It's a dodgy way of saying that.
Can I put my pistol in your secret compartment?
Well, he's got 2 compartments, hasn't he? So we need another blaster pistol, possibly
You
Dio's.
could get a DL-44 or Tom's massive beast.
Yeah. But with,
No.
potentially with
Mark, they're very specific. It just say small pistols
Yeah,
on the external ones.
Yeah.
yeah, so it'd be my Merson Model 44 then, to be fair.
Yeah, okay. The big one. The other 2 are huge, so it's.
Yeah.
The picture, by the way, that's to launch the game. You know the picture for the Star Wars game that is a gun. That's the Blastech Thunderer. It's a big chunky mofo that does lots and lots of damage. And there are also a few. You wouldn't want one because you have to roll. There's one that does. I think it does 8D plus 4, but it's. Oh no, it wouldn't be plus 4. It'd be 8D plus 2. But it only fires every time you fire it. You've got to roll, and if you roll badly, it blows up. Which is why they're only very limited, and you're stuck with the standards. You only do 6D plus 2, so I know that's bad. So right, we've got 2 pistols in the R2 unit,
Yeah,
which are
I
going to
would
be.
have. Sorry.
I'd say the Blastech DL-44. I would say would fit, and you've all got those.
What are the chances I could get away with classing my sword as ceremonial?
Not very much, but I can tell you that your knuckle dusters would not trigger any. None of the scans have picked them up, so you can definitely have your spike knuckles with you. You're not going to get away with a humongous 2-handed sword at this juncture.
Got down your trousers. Nothing's there.
Sorry, Mark.
Sorry, go on.
Are you saying the Model 44 blaster pistols that we've all had for a while would fit inside the secure compartment?
Yes, yeah, it's a normal
Right,
size.
well,
They're just normal blasters. The
Then
DL. Sorry.
I'll use that one then rather than buy another one. I'll just use my Model 44 and put that in D6.
Okay.
So,
That's
yeah,
cool.
my plan was to have the holdout on my person.
Yeah, I'm sticking
And
with
if it gets
D6.
taken off me, it gets taken off me. But in D6,
Yeah.
it's the Model 44 for sure.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Right. Well, you arrive, and I'm going to show you a picture that I did on AI, and I'm very pleased with it. We've got half an hour as well to get involved.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That is the venue. You see there's a repulsor lift, goes up and down. And you can also see, if you look at the background, it is literally a jewel amongst shit. It's obvious that, it's obvious somebody rich and powerful lives there. And it's a luxury hotel. The top 4 floors are, his own private thing. The rest of the hotel, the rest of the building is all hotel room. So you arrive where you're greeted by 2 Gamorreans asking to see your invitation in grunty fashion. Like
Of course, gentlemen. It's right here. No need,
and they're pointing you through a detector, so you to go through almost like an airport metal detector in real life, but a bit more fancy. And they're pointing toward. I mean, they can't speak properly, so they're gesturing that you've got to go through this.
Is there anyone else
yeah.
about other than the Gamorreans?
Well, there's loads of people going to be, upstairs at the party, but right now there's just a few random people milling about, civilians and the Gamorreans.
Right. Okay.
Does anybody
Well,
else
they're
feel
very
like
clever, that
Gamorreans are like the least intimidating of all Star Wars?
Yeah, but
Well,
in the
you-
lore, they're supposed to be amazing, aren't they?
Yeah.
But it feels like you can just push them over. It's just like a dwarf, just like, meh.
If
Whoa!
they actually get to hit you, if
Whoa!
they actually get to
Sorry,
hit you, it's not nice.
I'm not
Right.
pushing it.
And you do
I'm
know
not
it took us
pushing
Get that man
about an
into
hour
a
and 10
football
minutes
game.
to take one down last session as well.
Is it?
Yeah, Sam shot one in
So-
one go, but the other one, it was the blaster bolts were bouncing off it.
Are you going to go through
I'm gonna
the
try pushing one over.
detector, or are you going to try and bullshit the Gamorreans to get away without it?
Cade's just going to walk through, isn't it? Completely unarmed.
Yeah, of course he is. Yeah. So you're fine. Everybody else? Anybody going to try and?
Yeah, so I need to approach fully armed. And
Yeah,
see how they sort of
They're-
respond.
they're a little bit wary of you, as though that they know they've heard of Mandalorians. They've got a lot of respect. They actually don't even ask you. They just wave you forward. So you're through. So we've got
What
Cade
Dio's
and
going to do is he's going to try and walk past with Koda. So he's just going to as if he's not
Yeah.
seen them indicate him through. He's just going to walk through as if I'm with him. So
I'm going to ask
back
for a
off kind of thing.
sneak roll to see if you can slimily get past without.
Can I?
Okay,
Because
I'm gonna
I'm
use.
sorry, Tom.
No, please.
I'm going to attempt to bullshit Buffle's brains. I'm just going to talk at him, try and distract him. So can I apply that to Dio's role as well?
Yes, I will lower the DC. Go on, Tom. Roll your
Okay.
sneak.
It's a 10.
I'm going to say that with Dave's distraction, that's enough. You get through.
Oh, I
They're
was
now
I was
gonna
gonna
get-
I was gonna smack Dio's bum and say it's my bitch.
Jimmy.
Lewis, you you can just walk through because they're not designed to pick up melee weapons. They're designed to sense blasters. So your brass knuckles do not register. So you're also good. So there's only Boman.
D6 is going to
so,
follow Cade.
Bowman's going to try every trick in the book. Oh, look over there, and sort of distracting. Oh, have you seen this trick? And he's going to do every distraction in his book while he's doing.
Well, they're all through now. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what he's going to do is because he's got all of his weapons with him. Well, he's going to take his blaster carbine, his heavy blaster pistol, and his lightsaber. And what I intend to do is with the distraction is if I'm distracting him with the left hand, with the right hand, hold out my weapon and then use my telekinesis to float the weapon over the top so one of them can catch it.
Yeah, you can do that, mate. They're not very clever. I'm not gonna make you see your face, and you've already confused them, so they're looking exceptionally confused now. And I would say even though they're not planning to immediately attack you, your danger sense is sort of thinking maybe I should leave now
It's time.
before I
It's
piss them
time.
off.
Sorry to bother you, gentlemen. Yes. I'll go and join my
Right,
companions.
I want to
How
bullshit
much do
roll, Dave.
Gamorreans weigh?
Oh God, about £500, I'd say.
You really want to push one over, don't you?
I want to toss a Gamorrean.
Yeah. You're gonna have to toss me.
Okay. What do you want? Do you want a
What's
con
a bullshit
command?
roll, please? So it's going to be con. It's going to
Con.
be con, please.
It's only a 12.
No, that's fine. They're Gamorreans. They're not very bright.
Thank God for that.
You're all through. Oh no, actually, are you? Oh no, yeah, you're all
Yeah,
through.
we're all through.
So
Yeah.
let me show you then where you get in the once the Gamorreans have vetted you badly. You see, if you see on the picture, they've got the lift that goes up and down the outside. you're allowed to go in there, and it takes you up to the very top. And the room you find yourselves in is. So, did I move the thing? Did I? I don't know. No. So you're in this room, which is a round room, as you'd imagine, the top, and you can also see that although the outside of the building is opaque, the top is opaque from the outside. From the inside, it's completely clear. So you can, it's like two-way mirror sort of thing. You can see out, and it's the tallest building. It's a magnificent view across the city, and you're in this party, which is in full swing.
It's in Holo TIE Fighter Simulator. I want to go in that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to make anyone do rolls, but I was say that you have immense fun in the Holo TIE Fighter Simulator.
Okay, so what we're
you're
looking for then?
you're in a party. One thing Shilly pulls you all just as you're in the lift, and she says, "Look,
Hey, it's that kind of party.
yeah." She says, "Look, it's going to be." She says, "What I would stress to you is don't trust anyone." She says, "There's going to be guaranteed. There's going to be ISB secretly. Guaranteed. There's going to be gangster, undercover gangsters looking to try and either recruit or remove people. All of that could happen. So just be very wary and try not to cause too much trouble."
When she mentions the ISB, Cade will be like, I probably should have stayed at the ship.
You'll be fine. You've got a mask on.
Well, you're not known on Questal, so they won't be on the lookout for. So that's not too bad. Plus, I said the guards in this place aren't Imperial. It's just, as you say, there's a high chance that some of the guests are actually ISB. So, what you've had there's been around, trying to seeing if there's anyone interesting to talk to. What's going on there.
Karrakk sat in the
Yeah.
thermal pool waiting for everyone to do what they want to do.
Right, what you see, I'd say, as well as what you can see on the map, you can see this place is ultra opulent. There's a little case with a Bespin gas gem with all shifting colours. There's also all sorts of different curiosities from around the galaxy, and there is something which is labelled as a genuine Mandalorian armor, and there is a suit of stood like you'd see a suit of armor in a stately home. And could I have a perception roll off you, Andy?
You may.
This is tickling the bloody inner rogue in him. Look at him.
I know.
I haven't seen that look since Valkeen.
Yeah. No, it's good enough because you're a Mandalorian. Right? It says the armor is obviously Durasteel. It's just like yours. It's a set. However, the helmet isn't. The helmet is a genuine Beskar helmet.
Mine. It's mine. That's mine.
Passion fruit
happens,
pink.
It's something only a Mandalorian would notice. I imagine that
It can be
Pelkin
pink, it
himself
can be
probably
whatever.
doesn't know. It's the person who sold him the suit clearly didn't know. It's only as a Mandalorian you go, shit, that's Mandalorian steel. That's not, that's proper shit.
Whereabouts is that? Oh.
It's gonna be just round the edges. So I'm gonna say there.
Yeah. And we've just come up with a report.
You are wherever the fuck you want to be. And I'm also gonna say, because I want you to have. I'm also going to say all you need to do to get it is to have Wookiee stand in the way, so you can't just simply very, very quickly swap helmets.
What colour is it?
It's steel. It's buffed. There's no paint on it.
Okay.
Passion fruit pink.
I'll have a word with Karrakk.
Yeah, he can just stand in the way. I mean, go on. I will ask for just a random dexterity roll to see how long it takes you to
Sam's
switch him
turned
over,
up.
and if you fumble,
I want to hover around to see if I can see his face.
whose face? Oh God,
Johnson's.
yeah. I imagine
No,
he's
no,
going
no.
to be very.
So I'll be switching helmets in Karrakk's armpit. I'll be scraping
Yeah,
his hair.
I'm happy that
and
no
I'll
one's
be-
seen you. I'm happy no one's seen your face.
Oh,
Yeah.
bollocks! I was
And
just
I'll be
about to launch in with.
smoke.
I'm going to use my telekinesis to move the armpit hair out of the way.
Yeah, that's a moderate dex roll. I mean, all you're doing is taking a helmet off and putting another one on. So I'm going to say that's a success. So you now have.
there, Dave.
You move the hair out of the way and you see your face flap.
If you look at your,
Well,
I'm not-
if I could backtrack as well, because we were on about disguises, but Bowman's actually shaved and he's just got a face mask, and this bit just looks like a potato. Sorry,
I
carry
say
on.
you're also advised that there are guest quarters upstairs with jacuzzis and stuff. If you know, like a chill out room, if you like, and bedrooms for people that are crashing here. And all of a sudden, while this is going on, Andy, sorry, I'll tell you now. Before, if you look at that, have you still got that PDF I sent you with the Beskar armor rules?
Oh God. No.
But we need this. I'll just go get it now.
Sam's frozen.
You get shot in the head.
Let's see, miscellaneous.
I'm back.
He's bad.
Find Beskar.
Because now you can't be killed by a headshot, Andy.
Wait, here we go. Beskar armor.
Oh, whoa. I'm looking at something.
For each segment, and it says there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 segments: helmet, chest, pauldrons, and legs. And it adds +1 armor rating to the entire suit. So the fact is now, if you've got just that, you've got a Beskar helmet now. So your armor's going to give you 1d +1 against energy, and is it 2d +1 against physical?
Okay. Where can I put that in?
I'm not sure. Can you change the armor?
Yeah, if you go down to armor,
Yeah.
and
Top
then
me drink.
add,
Spitting feathers. I'll be back very soon.
Yeah.
Very soon.
and then do what Mark just said. Beskar plated, right? So, it would give you 2d +2 versus physical, 1d +2 versus energy. So that's specific to the helmet, and the full suit would give you 4d physical, 3d energy. And you can get sensors, sensor pods, micro binoculars, macro binoculars, environmental filter, comlink, broadband antenna.
I'm going to say it's got a comlink because your helmet had one anyway. Your old helmet had one, so I'll just say this one does too.
Yeah, it might be worth looking at that, Andy.
Yeah, if you could, if you've got it open there, Dave, if you could send it to Andy, that'd be awesome.
It's in the Star Wars chat. It's in the group Star Wars chat. Right above the shagging wagon. Oh no, well no, the one from Andor that wasn't the shagging wagon. It's 2 up from it. BeskarArmor.pdf.
Oh yeah.
Right, as this is all going on, you feel your stomach, dropping. Like when you go over a humpback bridge, you get that, and you're looking out, and it appears, looking out the window, it appears that the other buildings are shrinking, but they're not. The entire top 4 floors of this have detached on a huge repulsor lift, and it just starts floating around the city, which is really cool.
Whoa.
but makes it more difficult to get off.
Is
Theo
Mosh
is-
Pelkin in this room?
Yes, he is. You can see him chatting away to some self-important looking bellends.
Is there a computer or maybe a terminal point that D6 could plug into?
Well, I would say initially no. How with that new thing that you've got, yes.
Go Secret Agent D6.
Yeah. So what he can discover is I say I'm not going to ask for rolls. It's straightforward stuff. You can't remotely control the repulsor lift, unfortunately. You'd have to. There's nothing it can do to actually make the thing move around. But it's got schematics. What was the other thing? Oh, my brain. I can't remember what the other thing was, so it probably wasn't important. So, anyway, you're still in the party. You can see Mosh Pelkin. There's self-important looking pricks everywhere, and I say you have been warned not to trust anybody.
Well, just on the plugging in and seeing what's up. So there's no like computer, like a PC connected directly to the network.
What
If
you
you get where I'm coming
find,
from.
what you do find, and it was a good roll. Although you can't find much information on this particular, building, if you like, there is a file where you can get the plans to Moff Bandor's palace.
That's the blueprints we're after.
Which I mean, I'm not going to show you them now because we haven't got time. We haven't got time to start that side of things. Is there anything else anyone wants to do? Are you going to approach anyone? I mean, you can see there's a couple of people looking at you as look at these people.
well,
But the only
as to
person
that,
is Shilly.
so Dio would, and he's dressed in probably the nicest clothes you've ever seen. He's wearing like flowy robes, his hair's done, clean shaven.
Yeah.
And he's playing the part of a very wealthy freighter captain. So he's schmoozing, he's talking, he's very polite, he's very gentlemanly.
Well, what I'll say is while you're all playing your roles and milling around, you do hear snippets of conversations from different places. One of the things you overhear is that Moff Bandor is the greatest leader ever, and the quality of life on Questal has so improved since he came, which
Wonder who.
Boman would immediately know that that's bollocks, because it's certainly horrible, and it used to be.
I think we all figured that one out, didn't we?
The one of the other things you overhear is that the Moff wields the Force as well as the Emperor, which you've no idea if that's true or not. And you also hear a rumor that the rebel presence on Questal has been wiped out. But again, you've got no idea whether or not this is actually true. They're just people gossiping.
Well, it's the person who said that the rebel it's been completely swashed out. And Dio would be like, "Well, I'm glad to hear that the rebel scum have been completely eradicated on this planet." Was there a particular instance of that? Like has something happened? I've only just got onto the planet, you see, so I don't. I'm not really up with the news. But as someone been captured? Has been? I love these stories. The stormtroopers swarm in and they take the bad guys down. Please enlighten me.
There's not a great deal to say, really. They arrest a lot of people. It says they all end up either in the cells or in the game chambers, and the ones that go in the game chambers don't come out.
I'm assuming I wouldn't know anything about game changes.
No, you've
Chambers. This is
never
a new
heard of
thing.
it. It's something you've never heard of. Right,
When
a
you
Okay.
few
say
hours.
game chambers, are they holding like gladiatorial fights? Because I would love
He
to
says,
watch
well,
some.
no, it's not gladiatorial as such. However, funny you should mention that, but there's going to be some entertainment coming up soon, which I will say, so this is what it says a few hours into the party. Pelkin takes over the microphone to announce that the evening's entertainment is about to begin. An excited buzz runs through the crowd, and Shilly gives a small shudder. Pelkin continues, during this time of celebration, magnificent moth. So that's quite a funny word. The city's alive with entertainment. We are here to drink to his health and wish him well, even if he can't be here. But when he is here, the moth delights in our little tournaments, and the crowd starts to move. The perimeter of the large dance floor, which is the middle, if you're looking at the map, it just all folds back, and you see it's a pit. And in the pit are three figures. You notice that the pit's got weapons, but a bit like Thunderdome, where it's got the weapons all over the inside.
Yeah.
Has everyone seen that?
Yeah.
There's weapons all around the wall. There's gaffy sticks, vibro axes, and blaster pistols. And can I ask for everyone to make a perception roll, please?
Whoa. 31.
Holy Jesus!
31. Right. Dave, you notice that you notice a blaster pistol on the wall by where you're looking. It's got a very ornate handle, which you recognise. That's Tyree's blaster pistol.
Okay. And
Anyway, so what you say? The lights dim, and the rest of the room the lights dim in the rest of the room and come up upon the arena. Pelkin speaks. Right here tonight, we have a battle royale, and you see 4 discs that were on the floor of the arena rise. And what these discs are doing is they're not just going up; they're switching in and out from each other. On one of these, hang on, let's see. Suddenly, part of the arena wall moves aside. In walks a humanoid. He's 2.5 meters tall, with overdeveloped shoulders and arms, and walks with grace to the center of the arena, dodging the discs. The audience murmurs oohs and ahs of appreciation. My friends, continues Pelkin, Cro-Mag. The giant raises his hands, bringing forth a loud round of applause. 2 more doors slide open, and in walk a Gamorrean and a Wookiee. Even the Wookiee is dwarfed by Cro-Mag. All 3 combatants carry no obvious weapons, and the wall panels slide back, which is seeing all the different weapons that you've seen before. The match begins, and the battle is fought from the repulsor discs. No one touches the floor. The reason suddenly becomes clear whilst hanging off the side of a disc, the Wookiee's foot brushes the floor. He gives off a pained scream, and a loud crack sounds, and the whiff of burnt fur wafts through the air. The floor is electrified. The first victim is the Wookiee. Cro-Mag leaps onto a rising disc and then backflips off onto the Wookiee, pinions his head between his legs, and with a seemingly effortless flex, snaps the Wookiee's furry neck. The Gamorrean grabs a blaster off the wall and fires. Nothing happens. He then grabs a gaffy stick and jumps across the discs to Cro-Mag. Cro-Mag nimbly leaps out of range onto another disc, then another. With powerful legs, he pushes the first disc into the Gamorrean, who is forced off the disc, just managing to catch on to the edge at the last second. He hangs there while Cro-Mag approaches. With deliberate slowness, Cro-Mag stomps on the Gamorrean's fingers. The creature falls to the floor with a shriek, the crackle, rising smoke, and then death. The crowd loves it. So I don't know if it says that after that, Pelkin says we will give 10,000 credits to anyone brave enough to get to enter the ring with Cro-Mag.
The minute you said we will give 10,000 credits, I looked straight at Lewis, and Lewis's shit-eating grin just came up on his face.
Says, any takers? Anyone think they could best him? He's not really expecting anyone to say anything, to be honest, because this guy, he's not an alien. In fact, I've got him. I'll show you him.
Let's do a picture of him and see if I can do him.
Well, I say he's much taller than you. I mean, you're 2 meters, just over 2 meters. He's like another couple of
What
feet
did I one
higher.
shot the other week, Mark?
Something that was
Proper.
3 meters. Yeah. So, what was I looking for? Cabbage. Oh yeah, I'm changing your what's it? Screen. So, this is what. Well,
Oh, no.
damn.
he looks like he's not an alien species that anyone recognises, and you would assume. I mean, no, you don't know for sure, and it's not relevant anyway. That he's some sort of genetically built creature. Doesn't look natural.
Was this AI, Mark?
That was AI, yes.
Yeah, he's done you
That's
proud.
out of Dragon Ball Z.
You can take him, Karrakk.
So there were 2 characters that could theoretically do it, which are Andy and Lou.
I reckon D6 would give him a good go for his money.
I reckon I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Lou, I'll give you the first shout. What are you going to do, mate?
and this is it's non-compulsory. Is anyone interested in?
We'll take him together.
No, it's only going to be
Beach.
one person.
Oh,
Karrakk will kind of look at everybody and go, Karrakk wants some fun. And he'll...
Right, that's brilliant. That's an excellent place for us to leave it. So we started off next time with Lou in the arena, fighting for credits.
Everybody waiting for the superhero landing as he lands one of the plates.
So just before we go, I'll show. Just before we we all wrap up, I will show you the arena battle map that ChatGPT drew for me. Where's my little ribbon thing? There it is.
Oh, nice.
So, I mean, it's not going to be because I mean those discs are flying around all over the place, and I don't know why it put that arrow in them, across the middle. So pretend that's not there. But
Was
I
it
mean, it's easy done the
ChatGPT?
electric. Yeah,
Just say remove arrow in the middle.
yeah. I'd already had my. You don't get
Ah,
many
okay.
image
Okay.
modifiers a day, so I'd have had to do it tomorrow. But yeah, that's the you can see it's even look it electrified the floor and everything. It looks great. So that'll be for next time. In fact, I'll probably have the amended map without the arrow, but it's kind of 3D as well, which I really like.
Yeah, that's ace. Mark, if I can retcon like a considerable amount, Mark. Soon as I heard Moff Bandor was a Force user, I'd be my life detection would be straight up, and I'd be walking all the way around the room just to see if anyone is Force sensitive.
Well, he's not here. However,
No,
you
but
do not
just-
pick up any. You
Okay.
don't pick up any other Force sensitives except for some random girl who just appears to be who you have no recollection of, and she's only the same as Cade. She's a Force sensitive, but she's not. She doesn't have any.
Okay, what's her role at the party?
Anything.
Just out of interest.
She's just a guest, milling around. Sat there drinking, having a laugh with some people.
Okay.
So bear that in mind. You don't know who she.
Is she human?
Yes. Very live, athletic looking. But other than that, relatively unremarkable. She's wearing the same kind of mask everyone's wearing.
Okay, thanks, dude.
So, anything else before we wrap up?
You need to sign off, Mark.
So, I will say to the potential audience, may the Force be with you always.
Thanks, dude.
Bye.